So there's a couple of ways that we learn that silence is praiseworthy. Few things. Number one, Rabbi Elazar ben Rabbi Shimon says in the Mishnah in Avot, this is the son of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, says that all of his life he was next to wise men, and meaning he listened to wise men, and he learned that the most valuable trait is to be silent. To be silent. Why? Number one, when you're silent, you're able to learn more. You're able to learn from others, from the Chachamim. Number two, when you're silent, people don't really know anything about you. So if you're really a fool, as long as you remain silent, you don't look like a fool. Many times people expose their own foolishness by their words, and sometimes they do it, in a public forum, and they expose their own foolishness. It's like, you're not only a fool for the things you said, but you're a fool for exposing the fact that you're a fool. Like until now, everyone thought you were smart because you didn't talk. But now you talked, and everyone knows that you're a fool. Why did you tell everybody your secret? So silence, in essence, also is an indication of wisdom, because you could learn more, and if you are really a fool, no one would know. That's one thing. The other thing is that silence also represents patience. And that's in essence the attribute of Hashem, is that no matter what we do, Hashem does not react right away most of the time. Hashem has patience that's insurmountable. It's something beyond our comprehension, where there are certain people that literally curse Hashem on a regular basis, and Hashem doesn't react. He lets them work. He lets them live. He continues giving them oxygen. He continues giving them food. He gives them a house. He gives them a wife. He gives them kids. He gives them, all types of things. And they're going against them on a regular basis. Their whole career, their whole livelihood, their whole life is dafka against Hashem. I'm not just talking about somebody who just violates Shabbat and so. I'm talking about somebody that their whole life they're going against Hashem, and Hashem just sits there silently, and Chachamim say that's extremely praiseworthy. Why is it so praiseworthy? Because it shows that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is very different than us. Very different than us in such a way that he has doesn't have lack of control of himself like we do. He doesn't have a mood like we do. He is just sitting there, and he knows that at some point this person may do tshuva, this person may be exposed to a possibility of doing tshuva, and there's no need to react to the things that he's doing, because even the things that he's doing, Hashem is going to utilize them for good in some way or another. And many times, people actually end up doing tshuva as a result of bad things that happen in the world. Obviously, everybody knows my story. I got sick, as a result of mistakes, that I made. But also in the practical aspect of the world, the doctors made mistakes. The doctors made a very, very serious mistakes that I'm only going to know the details of them once get to Olam HaBa. Hashem's going to show me what really happened in that surgery room. But the point being is that a bunch of people made a lot of mistakes, one after another. The doctors, the lawyers, the insurance companies, everything that could go wrong went wrong. But all of the bad and the stealing and the cheating and so on that was happening, Hashem utilized it for good in order to navigate me into a unique road that Baruch Hashem we are on today. So, in essence, Hashem's patience is very different than what we have, because we're thinking, you just crossed me? Okay, I'm going to pretend like I don't care. I'm going to stay here quiet. Wait till I get you. And you wait. And you wait until you get them. There's actually a story I heard from Rav Meir Eliyahu. Shichyeh, he's an enormous Talmid Chacham. And he says that there was one time a young girl that said something that her father didn't like. I think it was in New York or Florida. And her father gave her a nice chapcha, gave her a nice righty, and to make sure that she's back in order. But as you would have it in today's world, she called the cops. She called the cops on her father. So the cops showed up, arrested her father, after everything was done, finally he got back home and he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing, he didn't hit her, he didn't do nothing, and continued as if nothing happened. And 2 years passed. 2 years passed, and one day she asked her father, "Hey Dad, can I go visit the family in Venezuela?" And he said, "Sure, you know what, I'll go with you. It's a good idea, let's go to Venezuela." "Oh, you're the best dad! Yay! Yay!" Right? So he buys a ticket, they go on a plane, they land in Venezuela, at the airport. As soon as they're in the airport, pah, pah, and he beat the living sense out of her. Well, in Venezuela it's allowed, first of all. Recommended even. But while he's beating her senseless, which got to the news, that's how bad it was, it got to the news. While he's beating her senseless, he's saying, "You make me go to jail? You make me go to jail?" When 2 years ago he's been sitting on this. 2 years he's pretending everything's okay. 2 years. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not like us. HaKadosh Baruch Hu has a different thinking, a different thought process. He's not mad the whole time. He's not looking to take revenge. He's looking to help us do TeShuva. But unfortunately, if we run out of time, if we run out of this, then HaKadosh Baruch Hu has to punish us.
B'Shem Hashem Na'aseh v'Natzliach, we're very excited to offer you the new Be'ezrat Hashem app 3.0. It's a newer, faster app, full of Torah, lots of Kedusha by the Shiurim that we do, myself, Rabbi Ephraim, Rav Chaim, where you'll have also newer features where you're able to use the app while you're using other applications on your phone. You'll be able to share the lectures directly from the app. You'll be able to donate online and support our Kiruv and our Torah work that we're doing. And the most exciting feature is that you'll be able to actually ask questions directly on the app and get answers from the rabbis directly from the app. This is something unprecedented, and Baruch Hashem will be able to offer it. Thank you again for all of your support. Check it out. Make sure you have the kosher Torah that will re-energize your neshama each and every single day. Call to B'chava Tzlacha.